Welcome back to the colouring zone. My name's Helena. So today I thought we could have a flip through of this beautiful book. So this is by Colour. I'm not sponsored by them. I purchased this myself on Amazon UK, and I thought I would just do a flip for you guys. I'm sure there's a few of them out, but I just thought it's such a beautiful book, and the card on it is just, it's just amazing. So I thought we would get going. I think I might do a little bit of colouring in this video at the end. It might be a speed colouring depending on how long it takes me to flip, but I just thought it would be a bit different. So yeah, we'll get going. So as you can see, this is the book belongs to page, and here's a bit of information. And this is, I mean, if you get like an A4 bit of paper, so it is effectively the same size as an A4. I think this is my dad's drawings for something. Yeah, I'm actually currently staying at my parents' house. We're just visiting, so this one here is beautiful. I almost did this one actually. I have started one, which is this one here. So I was really enjoying doing that. I've been using Holbeins on this one. And yeah, I would like to add some paint and things to it as well, but these are beautiful. I love the butterfly. I suppose with the metallic paints, obviously I would have to, not obviously, but I would have to go over the black lines because they are very opaque. I love the dream catcher ones. So all of these are black backgrounds. And of course, if you don't want it black, you can add colours. So metallic, I think, would look amazing. And also acrylic paint. I have done that actually on one of my pages. It wasn't black. I used one of Renaissance's Renaissance Colours paints to go on a background, and then put some white pencil on top, and then went over with white acrylic as well. That is going to look beautiful. See, the colours that I see are like peacock sort of colours when I flip through this book. That's what I want to colour them. There's a lovely little, is that a rose? I suppose it is really. I'm a bit funny when it comes to colouring flowers. Oh, that's interesting. Looks like a map, doesn't it? A very unusual map. So, as you can see, it's really thick. That is gorgeous. Beautiful. So I feel like there's a good mixture in here. Different shapes, some are circular, and some of them aren't all perfectly circular. So I feel like there's a really good mix. So this one here is Mandalas Night, and yeah, so I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into this one. I love this. They've sort of like blacked out, or wherever the lines are, they've just gone over in one colour. That's actually a really good point. I mean, you don't necessarily have to colour it as in all the different parts. You could just, you know, do your own sort of maybe watercolour and then pick out certain places that you want to go over. But yeah, there's a lot of potential in this one, so I'm really excited to carry on with this one. Now, I think what I'll do is I'll just grab my pencils and then I'll come back and I'll zoom you in a little bit. So So I am using Holbeins. So the colours I've used so far, if anyone's interested, is royal blue and smoke blue. So that is the blue part. And then I've used this combo for the inside. So the grape iris and also the lilac. If it's not very good on the screen, then I will write them up here as well, down at the bottom. So, and then the orange combo is light red and tiger lily, which is a very interesting name. I like that name. So yeah, those are the colours that I've used so far. I think with the balls, I'm going to use some metallic paint. I've just zoomed you in. And I thought we could start on this section here. And I'm thinking of doing this darker colours. So I might start with the iris and just work my way around. And I think I'm going to leave these parts to be metallic and just fade it out. I am really wanting to use markers on this paper because it's very smooth, and I think it would work quite well on this type of paper. I've just realised I've got loads of speckling where there's obviously dust come off from the blue, so I'm going to have to erase that, I think, or I can just colour over it. So how are you all doing, guys? I'm actually technically on holiday again, visiting family, so we're not abroad this time. And yeah, we're still a lot going on, to be honest. A lot going on. I suppose there always is, isn't there? But there's a lot of uncertainties. With the house, like I'm having second thoughts, just because it is so expensive, the house that we're going to be really structuring ourselves. You know, you sort of have to choose like what you want to prioritize, whether it's, you know, lifestyle or going on holiday, or you know, it's a real difficult one. Do you know what? It's starting to bug me a little bit. I'm just going to grab my rubber just to rub that little section out. You can barely see it on camera, to be honest, but it's just here that's like speckling. I don't actually have my rubber with me, so I'm just going to use a tissue. Just hand, you know. Let's see what would happen if I just add some of this grape colour in. So yeah, there's still a lot going on. The heat in the UK is a bit crazy, to be honest, because where I am, it's going to be 36 degrees on Monday. And we're quite worried about our son and how he will cope with it, because last year when we had a bit of a heat wave, he didn't cope very well, bless him. Our house is a new build and it's got very good installation, which is great in winter, but obviously in summer, I mean, it's just, you know, I think we had obviously all the fans on, but it's just effectively pushing around hot air, isn't it? And it, bless him, it was about 35 degrees in his room. So, I mean, it was just unbearable. So he spent many months just, you know, well, not many weeks, should I say, just in a nappy. And I think, you know, we're going to have to do something similar. But my husband's thinking about staying down here while it's quite hot where we live. We're only 2 hours away, but it is a lot cooler where my family live compared to where we currently are. So, I mean, you know, it's going to be strange though, because I'm not going to see my son for like 3 days. I'm working, so I have to go back. But yeah, it's going to feel really strange leaving leaving them here. I'm leaving my son here, not seeing him for 3 days. I'm really not looking forward to that. It's not going to be great. That will be the longest I've been away from him, but I can understand my husband's reasoning. It's just, you know, it's going to be so hot. It's probably going to be about, it's going to be over 40 degrees in his room. My husband thinks it might be 45, which it could well do. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? Because we're not, I'm just going to turn the page, guys. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, it's just one of those things that obviously we don't have aircon or anything like that. So it says it's going to be 36 degrees, but it's going to feel like 39, which I think we don't really get that normally in the UK. So yeah, it's all a bit, and I'm going to be working, so it's going to be really hot and not very pleasant for my patients either. So it's going to be a whole lot of laughs, isn't it? So I'm just going to speed this up, guys, because otherwise it's going to get a bit tedious, isn't it, for you? So I will be back. Sorry guys, I just realised you were completely out of shot. I do apologise. So yeah, I've just gone around with this colour. It feels, they do feel really smooth on this paper. I'm you know, not finding that I'm having any sort of issues with blending at all. So I think pencils work quite nicely on here. It's just a shame that I haven't got any pens with me. But I will keep you posted. Obviously, this is my sort of first impressions and demo, this sort of video. I feel like we could sort of add some more lighter shades. I am looking at this Pablo pencil, but I'm thinking I'm wanting maybe a slightly lighter colour to do this area. And then I'm thinking about doing the dots and these sections quite dark in places. Let's see what we've got. I don't know whether it's going to be a bit too bright. The colours I've picked out are lettuce green, cobalt green, sorry, and Viridian, I think that's how you say it. So these are all Holbein pencils, and I am using my Helix sharpener. I absolutely love this thing. I mean, it works for pretty much, well, there's no pencils that I haven't found that hasn't worked with, so it is a good all-rounder. It's just quite bulky to be travelling with, but yeah, I just find that you know, it doesn't wear out, or you know, they last for ages, so I think they're ideal. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward this just so it doesn't get too long, this video. And yeah, so I'm going to zoom in. I've got to try and remember to zoom you back out though. Are we all in? We're in shot, aren't we? Right, I've just moved the camera slightly. I am doing quite a light pressure with this. I'm just gonna, because it's such a light colour, I am gonna make sure that it is all clear of other colours, because it will pick it up. So this is how it's looking so far. Now what I'm planning to do is I would like to get this part complete. I've done a very light colour of the horizon blue, And then I'm also going to add the Cobalt Green and Viridian Green. And then I'm going to fast forward this because otherwise we're going to be here forever. And then I'm also going to add some paint and then I will come back to you. All right. I did lose you. Unfortunately, my phone completely died. So, yeah, so I've done the rest of it though. So I'm really pleased with how it's coming out. And I think what I might do is do the rest off camera and I can show you once it's finished. So I will be back. So here is the outcome. It is all finished. So I've used Renaissance Colours handmade watercolours. And I have also used various pencils, well, the Holbeins, and I did go over some of the black lines in a fine liner, and I'm really pleased with the outcome. Let me know in the comments if is this something that you would be interested in purchasing. This isn't a sponsored video, as I said earlier, but I am really loving this book. I have done a few more in here, which you will see on my completed pages for the month of July. I'm just trying to think what month we're in now. Anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Happy colouring, everyone. Bye.